Yeah. What? Yeah. What constitutes a pro over an amateur? How many dogs he's trained? Yeah. Okay, I can think of guys that have trained 300 to 400 dogs, and they're nowhere near pros. They're actual idiots. All right? And I know people that have trained 2 dogs that I would give my dog to anybody. A good person that trains dogs, 1, does not try to overpower or dominate a dog. And the other one is the person doesn't put his heart first. Put your heart into saving it, and again I'm saying this and it's getting boring, okay? And be objective. So, I'll give you an example. I got a friend of mine who's been to the training academies and went through the same schools as me, and he still maintained the old Kohler method, titled 17,000 Schutzen dogs and everything else, and I want to get my female trinket titled in Pittsburgh. He uses prongs, chokers, submission, pushes the dog into defense. I wouldn't give him my dog. As much as he's my best friend, I wouldn't do it. I've watched his dogs work. And then I have my friend Gary, who's worked and trained 4 dogs, done it right, has immediate response, and he's never ever seen the aspect of Schutzen. Which person would I give my dog to? Right. And I'll tell you how I made my decision. Gary raised, and it's not my method, but I taught him so we can call it my method. Did all his dogs. They came from shy to being aggressive to all being straightened out and sociable animals. He went to a herding trial in Washington, D.C. The dogs have never seen sheep, and in 15 minutes he had them herding without one of them biting a sheep. He understands the bond. I don't care if he knows about Schutzen or not. He's going to go learn about Schutzen. But what is the basic fundamental? He understands dogs. He does it because he loves them and he doesn't want to hurt them. My other friend only cares about points and titles. He has forgotten the one reason why he's involved in dogs. He forgot the love of the dog and turned it into a business. So, as long as you guys all love dogs, and as long as you guys all care about dogs and understand your own limits. So, just because you can't deal with an aggressive dog, maybe you can. And you guys all know each other. Maybe you have a problem with a sticking point of sit with one of your fosters, but you know somebody who has a little more experience, pick up the phone. Okay? But like I said, the one dog that nobody should deal with unless you've got about as much experience as Jason and I is the dominant dog. The one that'll turn on you. Okay? That's the one that you've got to understand. Because even though the dog is dominant, and with all my experience, I still got put in the hospital in July by Boss, my own dog, and I made the mistakes. The difference was, did I lose half my face or my body, or did I just get one wrist bite that turned into an infection? So anytime you have a potentially volatile animal, you're better off to either dispose of it, call somebody that can help you, and you'll work with them. Because if you try to tackle it, you're only going to accelerate the situation. Okay? Like the lady with the bulldog, you need professional help with her. Okay? I don't know if you're a trainer or not, but you just need some help to get through a sticking point, because that dog is a little bit strong, one, and the defense mechanism is high. And she's a bully. You need some help with her. Okay? The Springer Spaniel. The Brittany. I keep saying Springer, but she's a Brittany. Why do I keep thinking Springer? They all look the same to me. Springer, Brittany. Not to be rude. Not to be rude. When you've looked as many dogs as I have, well, okay, yeah, it's not a shepherd. All right. Again, she needs some coaching. But she can do it herself with the right coaching, with the right guidance, and if she goes into perspective, all right? But like I said, not the volatile animal. As much as you guys want to save them, there's a chance they can be saved. You trying to step in and save it yourself because you don't have the experience, you might get yourself hurt and as well cause the dog to be further aggressive or further dominant or further submissive, that you would actually be doing more damage than good. All right? So I don't know how to give you guys what not to train and what not. See, me, When I was learning, if I saw a dog that I couldn't train, I had to learn and train it, even if I got bit. That's how I got to where I am. I don't expect all you guys to do that. All right, just stay in the perspective, understanding a dog's mind, first and foremost. But if you got to find a trainer, what kind of trainer do you find? Well, what kind of trainer? The one who talks about sit, stay, and down, or the one who talks about your relationship with the dog? Correct. And if you go to a training school and everything is all rosy, 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 and he blames the dog, should you train with this guy? No, because he wants your money. That's why he's doing it. I have a philosophy in my camp when I train. Be honest, tell them straight, and if they don't like it, move on, because I'm wasting my time. 9 times out of 10, they phone me back 6 months later, and as a professional, I get to charge them triple. Why? Why triple? That's right. They went and got it more damaged than the other. All right, let's get on to